Ain't no turning back at this point. This is extreme disrespect. We talking about deceased mothers on this side. This is how your mother looks on that side. All of this, why? Because T.I. was calling out 50 Cent to a versus, but we're not going to be shocked because it's 50 Cent. You called me out for a versus instead of me just publicly saying, nah, I'm cool. I don't want to battle you. What does he do? He puts up the snitch related allegation stuff on T.I., calling him a rat. You know, like that right there is fight worthy, okay? And that's why T.I. even reacted the way that he did. And 50 Cent then does what? You gonna post up people's moms or your T.I. wife on your page, knowing that he got all these millions of. It's 50, man. This is what he does, man. Look at these posts. This is how it started, I guess, at this moment, right? Because him and T.I. had already been back and forth before, but at least this right here, kicking it off, we already said this was disrespectful enough. Because that's the man's wife and that's somebody else's mother out here. Like, why just post her up like that? I thought the women and kids supposed to be left out of this. Look at the caption. I keep saying, keep my name out your mouth, okay? And he posts this picture up of, oh, man. What is Whack 100 in here saying? Ain't no comeback for this one. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You post up the man's wife. T.I. is supposed to steal on you the same way he did Floyd Mayweather, allegedly. Real talk. He ain't stopped there. Look at this picture right here. All he puts up is LOL in the caption. And look at the first comment underneath. Man, the fact that he can post this with no caption necessary is brutal. Literally the first and only thing I could notice while watching his video. And the one underneath that is this king. Oh, my God. But it gets worse. It gets worse. This is the most recent one that 50 posts up. Now, granted, he's not the people in the video that said these things, but he posted it. Look at this. 65.6 thousand likes. This is crazy.
Look like that? Ooh. May God bless America.
Damn.
Ooh. I don't know if that's a wrestler. I don't know if that's Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Put her in the comment section. Hacksaw. That's what they call it, tiny Hacksaw Jim Duggan. No, let me stop. You see, you can't be in trouble.
Yeah. Let me chill. Like, I mean, it ain't me, but Jesus Christ. Of course, King had something to say throughout all this, though, right? You know, King responded even before that last post went up, but 50's fit for it. He's fit for it. Anytime somebody sends him something or he comes across something new, he probably gonna post it. But this was King's first response, right?
I want to say something about my mama. Your mama did. Your mama did. Go dig up. Go dig up. Post a picture of your mama. She did. Pay respect. Stop playing with my mama.
Comment your thoughts on this.
I want to say something about my mama. Your mama did.
It's crazy. That's my comment. Okay. You talk about doubling down. Is this even considered doubling down? It might be worse than doubling down. Like, this is what King then posts on his IG. Look at this. Fuck your ass. Dig your mama up at 50 Cent. Jackson, Sabrina, The Years of Life, The Tombstone. This is like drill level, y'all. This is T.I.'s son is in Chirac right now with this type of shit. This is the type of stuff these young niggas be killing each other over and whatnot. But, you know, I can't tell the man how to respond after you done posted up his mother and disrespected her. I just feel like both sides have absolutely done something that you can't return from. This is one time I agree with Wack. Ain't no turning back after that. Ain't no turning back after that. Ain't no shake hands. Ain't no nothing after that. Wow. He ain't stopped there neither. King ain't playing. Look at this.
Curtis Jackson, 29-year-old, who admitted to trampling and beating 3 women.
I don't even remember this.
He attacked women. We were just there to see a concert. We were not there to get beat up. We were not there to get hit.
The rapper with the gangster attitude stepped on two of the women and punched the third in the face after jumping into the crowd in search of someone who threw a water bottle at him during a surprise concert at this club in May of 2004.
They did nothing to justify or excuse the defendant's actions.
He has demonstrated since his earlier run-in with the law as a young man that he is a law-abiding citizen.
You ain't got no trouble. That is not the image 50 Cent uses to sell his music, but it will have to be. Judge Robert Coomer accepted Jackson's admission of the facts, gave him a lecture on how this incident would reflect on the rapper's 9-year-old son, and then continued the case for 2 years without a finding. In the meantime, the rapper will have to submit to random drug tests, pay the medical expenses of his victims, pay court costs, undergo anger management treatment, and produce an anti-gun violence public service announcement. Jackson signed off on the deal. And then snuck out of the courthouse through a back door.
Oh, they got you. Anti-gun violence video. They got T.I. for his, the 1-800 Crime Stopper, right? That's what happened when them legal systems get y'all, man. But once again, this is all stemming from just the verses. Just the verses. 50 Cent versus T.I. doing music, right? And this is T.I. addressing it after 50 Cent then violated and posted up some shit insinuating that he's a rat.
And then nigga talk back there, bro. This shit, I ain't just called a nigga out the blue.
Yeah.
Man, that nigga talk back there.
You talking about you were 50?
Yeah, man. We talk about this shit, man. This shit just come out of nowhere. Nigga, we were moving around in LA, man, selling some TV shows and shit while we were around each other, man. You know what I mean? I said, shit, what you think about this? Like, shit, you want to do that shit? I said, yeah. He was like, all right, cool. So shit. And I told him, I said, well, I'm gonna jump out there first, and then you just gonna jump out there and we'll line it up. Right. And he said, all right. And when I jump out there, nigga act like he didn't know what the fuck was going on. Then that's what it was about. You know what I'm saying? Now
it set you up.
You playing? Okay,
it set you up.
Play. All right, cool. But how about fuck all of it? Fuck all of it. I don't even want you, man. Cause now I question your character. Any nigga gonna get kick that kind of shit, then you know, man. Nigga, just say you don't want to do it. All the other extra lame ass shit, man. This shit goofy.
So y'all talked about it. You saying you went out there
years ago.
Watch Wallow face.
I think it'd be a great
battle. Look at Wallow face.
I think,
man, that shit ain't gonna happen.
Look at Wallow.
that shit ain't gonna happen, man. I don't want to stand on stage with him.
Look at Wallow.
I have no interest in standing on stage with that nigga. I don't respect him.
Look at Wallow.
Me and this nigga talk back there, bro. This shit, I ain't just called a nigga out the blue. Yeah. Me and this nigga talk back there.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Gilly too, but definitely Wallow. Wallow like this whole time. Stove face. You want to know why? Because everybody knows how fucking territorial it's either you're on this side of the gate or that side of the gate. Don't insinuate nothing. Don't even make me think you laughing or smiling or smirking or suggesting or nothing when you're around my eyes. That's how 50 is. And they have a relationship with 50 Cent. They done shows with 50 Cent or interviews with 50 Cent before, right? Wallow looks like the last thing I could do is even crack a smile, make any facial expression, or 50 Cent gonna burn Aubrey. He like, he ain't gonna come after us. His face ain't budge. That's pressure, like on the low. But yo, T.I., he might have set you up, man. He might have said, yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. You jump out there, and then he embarrass you, which further push you down beneath him. But that's 50. That's that war tactic shit, boy. If 50 Cent wanted to do a versus, he probably would have been done one. But regardless of even if you feel like he tactically set T.I. up to embarrass him, whether they just cooking all of this up to do a versus, rapping or not, this mother stuff that went too far. Tombstones getting posted, pictures of your mom calling her ugly. Technically, T.I. can't even do a versus with 50 Cent after his wife was disrespected like that. Technically. But we'll see what happens.